Hey everyone, welcome to another top 10 list. This week's top 10 list is a little different. Instead of highlighting 10 notes from a particular list, I'm going to highlight 10 Where's George notes. I've got Where's George pulled up on my computer, and I just recently did my After the Hunt video, so I decided for a top 10 list, why not grab 10 Where's George notes and find out where they've been. I always talk about Where's George, and you guys never get to see it, so what better opportunity? So let me close this. I think that's going to close. I'm not going to worry about that. Is that it? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so with Where's George, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by typing in the number, and we're going to see where it's been. So enter the serial number here for Where's George, and this particular one we're starting with is G13886961 and D, and then that's it. That's all you do. I already have my zip code in there. I hit continue, and come on, do your thing. Is it doing? No, there we go. Okay, so it says you have the actual physical possession of this bill right now in Kenosha, Wisconsin. We found your bill's history in the database. Just one last step to see the tracking history and add your own entry. Please add a short note about this bill. All right, so I will add in found in a strap from True Stone. And then I always put me in there. Stu Pluback, currency on YT. And then I can just scroll down a little further, hit finish, and let's see where it's been. I can look and see that this bill initially came from Alameda, California, and the person who logged it in on the 2nd of September 2024 at 2:09 p.m. It says this bill has traveled at least 1,831 miles in the last 357 days, 17 hours and 37 minutes, at an average of 5.1 miles per day. This bill is now 1,831 miles from its starting location. The travel history is below in reverse chronicle order. And if I really want to get fun, I can hit display tracking map and scroll down. And there we go. That's where it started, and that's where it is currently. So that's what it's like when you actually log a Where's George note. And now I can continue. Let's see. I will go on with the next one. This one happens to be this one here. So let me log this one. And let's see, hopefully I won't have to type in all the stuff all over again. L40319348D. So it already has my zip code. It already has what I wrote in there. So I will hit submit. Load, it's what you do. And of course, because I'm on this page, you do not select a series for the bill. Sorry. A lot of times it'll come up with that right away, but this one is a 2017A. There we go. And of course, it's coming up with matches. If any, that's weird. These are all the same. 400. Yeah, that's what I have. So I will select that. It's going to take its time doing this. Yep. All right, there we go. This bill started off in Big Prairie, Ohio, the 29th of April, 2024. It says, this bill has traveled at least 328 miles in 1 year, 118 days, 13 hours, and 20 minutes for an average of 0.68 miles per day. Good condition is what it says there. If I hit the map, you can see that's where it started, and that's where it currently is. Next one. Put that over there. This one looks like a similar stamp. And let's make sure we get the right date. Still 2017A. So I'll put in the numbers on this one. What are the odds that this is the same? F 8935 0184 H. Okay, and let's see what happens. Yep. Same thing. That's the note there, so we will select it. And hit finish. And this particular one, you can see in the black it says alternate entry exceeds 20 hit limit between 2 users. That's because this particular person is also in my town of Kenosha. So I have found more than 20 of his bills. He is all of 2.6 miles away. And it shows right there exactly how close it is. So now we can go on to the next one. All right, this one is a 2003A. Wow, this is an old one. This has potential to be real fun. So we'll hit 2003A. And we'll put in the serial number E. 6104. 0405 H. And let's see. It's there. We will select and hit finish. Fingers crossed. Oh, that's a bummer. It's the same user. Same guy as before. This is the Kenosha guy, or one of the Kenosha guys. So yeah, it exceeds the limit. Nothing too exciting other than the fact that that bill was logged March 30th, 2022, and it took 3 years for this note to resurface. And it resurfaced 2 miles away. So sometimes bills travel thousands of miles. Sometimes it takes them years to go across town. So it probably sat in a bank vault for a while. That's just interesting. All right, let's go on to the next one. We have a 2017, and this one looks familiar as well, so it's probably from a local person. F 0543 3874 E. Submit. Yes. Select. Finish. Yep. Exceeds 20. So once again, another Kenosha one, but also once again from 2022. So this bill disappeared for a number of years. 2 years, 265 days. This bill sat in a bank vault somewhere. And yeah, I just freed it, and I'm going to make sure to put this in a strap. This one looks like the exact same user. We'll try it anyway. It is a 2013. And I will log it. G 1553 5459 F. Submit. Because I'm actually on the wrong page, that's why it does that. And then we go here to finish. Yep, another alternate user. And let's see how long this one, not so long. This one was the 4th of May, 2024. So this one only sat in the vault for a year or so to travel the 2 miles. This particular one, I almost didn't see it because they stamped it on the back. right there. Luckily, enough of the ink bled through on the front that I was able to notice it. So let's put this in and see where it goes, or where it's been. This is a 2017A. And we are talking D, 3978, 1735, C. Submit. Select. Finish. Okay, here we go. This one still started in Kenosha, and that was the 1st of March 2024, and it took 1 year to get to my house to travel 0 miles. So this person is really close. That's interesting. Maybe one of my neighbors. All right, now we've got this one. This looks like it's been around for a while. This is a 2013. And we'll put this in G, 5614, 6023, A. See where it's been. Select, scroll down, finish. All right, this one started in Salem, Wisconsin, and it was put in November 15th, 2019. This bill has traveled 12 miles in 5 years, 283 days, 21 hours, 26 minutes, at an average of 0.01 miles per day. 12 miles in 5 years. That's as far as this one got. So, yep, that was definitely a new user. This is also a familiar stamp to me, so I'm sure it's going to be local. But let's put it in anyway. 2017. And serial number is L 5848 2814 D. Submit bill. Select. Finish. Yep, alternate user. Also from Kenosha. This bill was written out the 24th of August, 2024, and it's gone 2.6 miles. All right, so that was kind of a bummer, but this one I have high hopes for. This is the last one. This is an older note. It's from 2003. Look at that stamp. That's definitely different from anything that I usually see around here. It's got the circle stamp, and it's got one here. Even has one on the back. So yeah, there's that circle. There's that. So I have high hopes that this may be a traveler. We've got 2003. And we've got E 1554 6116A. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Submit. 2003. Okay, before I click this, this is what normally happens. There are two bills in Where's George with the exact same serial number. Okay. One is from 2013, one is from 2003. Mine is from 2003. So when this page pops up, that's generally what they are saying. There was a little glitch earlier and it was showing two identical notes just because on the page that I'm at, it looks like I'm trying to put in a bill for the first time. That's why it's coming up that way. But anyway, this is the 2003. So I will select that one. I will scroll down here and let's see. Fingers crossed. This one is not showing. Somebody stamped it and didn't log it in. That's a bummer. So it only has me as the person who did this. Sometimes people grab a stack of bills and they start typing out, all the different numbers, and two bills may stick together, so they miss it, and then they go back through and then they actually physically stamp them all. So this bill must have gotten stamped and never entered properly. So at least now it's entered properly. That's kind of a bummer. I was really hoping that was going to be a good one. A 2003 with an older stamp on it. Oh well, at least I had one that traveled quite a ways to get to me. Anyway, that's what it looks like when you start putting in Where's George bills. Yeah, kind of a bummer on the end, but I mean, that's the thing. You never know where they're going to come from. Where's George has all kinds of stuff, and I should probably do a video. I mean, here's my account. I can do a hit analysis report, and it will tell me all kinds of information about all the bills I've ever logged in. So it's just interesting to thumb through this every once in a while. But anyway, I'll go through that at another point. If you simply write Where's George on a note and then enter it at the site, you too will start charting all of the different things like this. It tells you how many of your notes have been found, how many notes you entered. It's just a really fun site. It doesn't cost anything. And if you find a Where's George, you can see where they've been. All right, guys, if you learn anything new, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe. Love reading all your comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.